evening and welcome to Tinkering with Atkelar. This video is another two-parter, not because it would be overly long, but because I did mess up a bit and the project isn't quite done yet. Oopsies happen, sadly. As you might have noticed by now, I am always on the lookout for old school technology to bring back to life. This time I set my eyes on an old reel-to-reel tape recorder. It features two channels, 9.5 and 19 cm per second speed for 6mm tape on 18 cm reels. That is 3 3/4 and 7.5 inch per second quarter-inch tape on 7-inch reels in the original pre-metric specs. As per usual, I start off by disassembling the unit. The first casual inspection showed lots of dust inside and quite a few electrolytics that might be dry by now. The attack plan is replace electrolytics, clean everything, including contacts, and adjust whatever adjustable parts I might find. Getting all the parts out of the case was interesting to say the least. There's mechanical connections and interlocks throughout the mechanism, and while the back and front are connected via 3 multi-pin connectors, there are still some wires that are just soldered in. To keep track of the connections, I just cut them rather than desoldering. That back panel is stuck somewhere. Whoops, look at that! The factory pinched the ground wire. Lots of part on the mechanical side, and some strange clips I've never seen before. Friction fit, but the C-clip pliers work for them too. The reels have adjustable friction discs. Since I'll re-grease everything, I'll also readjust those when I'm done. I had a good look at the open switches and decided, nope, these need cleaning. So I desoldered all of them, opened them up and gave the contacts a few good wipes with alcohol and contact cleaner. I did the same for the potentiometers in the front panel. The power switch crumbled when I tried to take it apart. I had to apply some epoxy when I was done with it. The tape counter had a problem. The reset button would only work every other time. Something was binding up inside the counter wheel stack. I took it apart, added fresh grease and put it back together. Works better now. The felt pad that pushes the tape against the head was also in need of replacement. I just brushed it off though. With a toothbrush, that is. For mounting, I used double-sided tape because I worried that more aggressive glue would affect the plastic carrier or stiffen the felt. The side panels of the unit are not just dirty, but look melted. Since the rest of it is okay, I assume some chemical spill rather than fire damage, but it looks ugly. Also, two of the corners are missing where it should have some feet. I need to remake those. I decided to remake the wooden parts of the case too, just because. I used the old pieces to make sure that the mounting holes and openings line up. For the side panels, I needed more precise cutouts. This is why I used my homemade router table to get the edges straight. Slightly nerve-wracking. Don't try this at home. After gluing the new case together, I put on some wood stain and clear coat. And after test fitting and some corrections, the case is ready for final assembly. I transfer the exact location for the speakers in situ just to be sure. Reassembly starts with the mechanical parts. Watching many video clips to make sure I get all the pieces in the right location again. Some of the rubber buffer pieces were deteriorating. I cut out replacements, some of which needed a double or triple layer, again with double-sided tape. I managed to find new belts for the counter and winding mechanism. The pinch roller and friction wheels seem to be in good shape after a thorough cleaning. The tracking required some keen adjustment. The tape has to run freely from one spool to the other without rubbing against either side on any of the parts involved. I like the solenoid actuator for turning off the tape buttons. It gets grounded out by the main switch and the end of tape detectors, with the power coming from one lone capacitor. So, end of tape or power off will also turn off the tape with a loud ka-chunk. So, that's it for this half of the project. Tune in next time to see the electronics, tuning and adjustments, as well as a major moment and hopefully a working recorder. Thanks for watching. See you next time. .5 and 19 centimeters per second speed for 6mm teep on teep? What's teep?